My dad ambushed me with lawyers to grab my inheritance, so I called Grandpa's attorney. I refused to hand my dad my inheritance, so he invited me to a family meeting. One look at the table, and I knew it was a setup. I'm Jason, 28. My grandfather left me his $3.2 million trucking company when he passed last year. My dad, Martin, expected it to go to him, but the will was clear. It all goes to me. I walked in and saw Dad, my stepmom Joanne, and 2 lawyers in sharp suits. Papers were spread everywhere. The slick one slid a folder toward me and tapped the signature tab. Jason, we've prepared a simple asset transfer. Your father is better equipped to run a business of this size. Sign here. He pushed a pen across the table like I was a kid who needed help holding it. Dad leaned back with that smug look he wears when he thinks he already won. Son, this is best for the family. Grandpa would understand. Joanne lifted her soft voice. Honey, trucking is stressful. You're young. You should enjoy life, not sit with spreadsheets and drivers calling at 2 a.m. The second lawyer opened his case. We've also prepared a trust. $5,000 a month for you is very generous. $5,000 a month for my own company, they added. The bank will get nervous if you run things. They said vendors would walk and drivers might quit. They said there was a notary waiting in the car so we could wrap it up today. They stacked the pages so the transfer price read $1. There was even a non-compete that would block me from ever working in trucking. They kept talking like a clock was ticking. But Grandpa saw this coming. 3 months before he died, he called me into his office that smelled like diesel and coffee. His hands shook from chemo, but his voice was steady. Jason, your father will try to take this business. When he does, call Phillip Turner. Don't argue. Don't negotiate. Just call Phillip. He gave me a card and made me put it in my wallet. He walked me through routes, insurance, maintenance, and DOT rules. He put me in dispatch on a Friday when trucks were down and a storm closed the pass. He showed me payroll, safety files, and the audit binder. By the time he passed, I could read a P&L and tell if a lane was worth it. Back at the table, I flipped to the transfer. It was worse than it looked. The trust payment stopped if I got a job at the company or asked questions. The non-compete was 10 years. The asset list even included Grandpa's old watch. Dad smiled like the deal was kind.